Man must stand up like man. Man must act like man. Man must behave like man. Man must take.
Some people look at this big old crusty boy. I try to kill one little 40 leg, you know. And the man a go on with himself one bag of excitement. Now man, left that to the woman then, my brother. Anyway, we have better things to talk about. Dancehall Nation, Wagwan. Hope everyone is having a blessed day on this day Friday. With that said, we have a few interesting topics to talk about. So let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the video. Now Dancehall Nation, on your screen, as you can see, Chris Gayle unveils Rich Rum, taking another Jamaican brand global. Cricket icon Chris Gayle has officially launched Rich Rum, a new Jamaican-owned premium rum brand with ambitions to compete across regional and international markets. The launch was attended by Minister Oliver Babsy Grange, State Minister Delana Seabright, Ian McDonald, business leaders, celebrities and industry stakeholders.
Let me again congratulate Chris Gayle. It's not just another product launch. This is really about Jamaican entrepreneurship. It's about Jamaican ownership. It's about Jamaican culture, and in a big way, it's about the Jamaica brand. And we're really excited about that. It's already checked out what you have, which is the overproof, the premium and the dark. And of course it's built around Jamaican molasses, limestone filtered water, copper pot distillation, premium packaging, very strong export ambition. Now that is important because that is exactly the kind of value added product that Jamaica must continue to produce, which is authentic, which is premium, which is exportable and proudly Jamaican. But what is really particularly unique about this product is the persons and the personality behind it. I mean, Chris Gayle is not just a Jamaican sportsman, he's one of the most recognizable cricketers in the world. He gives any Jamaican brand he backs instant international viability. And that's the point. So when Chris Gayle puts his name, capital and credibility behind Jamaican rum, that is serious business and a big boost for Jamaica. And the easy thing would have been to endorse somebody else's product, but instead you're building your own Jamaican enterprise. So I say this often, Jamaica cannot only export talent, we must export brands. We already have strong examples. Rich Rum now joins that bigger story, right? Jamaicans creating products with personality, with heritage, and with commercial ambition.
Damn good look, Mr. Icon. This is definitely a great move. Having your own rum brand, this is something extraordinary. So Dancehall Nation, we go switch up things a little bit right now and go over to the dancehall scene side. Few days ago, we see where Squash got arrested. Again, my people, some people were saying that Squash, nah here. But right now we have some breaking news. Well, I can call it an update. Squash is facing 15 years in prison, and this is coming straight from the judge, my people. He was also denied bail and also his visa revoked. Boy, oh boy, let me get into this information so you get a better understanding. And this is coming from a popular Instagram page, goes by the name of King Mix-Up. So let me go straight into the story. Breaking news, dancehall artist Chronicler, aka Akeem Jermaine Campbell, bail has been denied because he's deemed as a flight risk. Labas was caught on post-arrest calls, planning to flee to Jamaica. The judge also said Campbell faces a maximum sentence of 15 years of imprisonment and an estimated sentencing guideline range exceeding 33 months. He attempted to flee law enforcement prior to his initial arrest, as significant family and business ties to Jamaica stated in post-arrest jail calls observed by law enforcement that he wished to return to Jamaica. As the monetary means to flee, has had his visa revoked following his arrest and has no ties to the United States outside of his current music ventures, the future of which appear uncertain given the revocation of his visa, all of which make him a serious risk of flight. So Dancehall Nation, the FBI is stating that while Chronicler was arrested in January, during phone calls he had conversation about fleeing to Jamaica and running away leave the case. So that is very serious right here, my people. Seems the FBI them tapped the conversation, so the phone call was tapped, and that's how they find out Chronicler was making those assumptions that he's going to flee to Jamaica and run left the case. Boy, this no look good. The judge say Chronicler is facing up to 15 years in prison. I don't know, this one looks serious because remember, Chronicler was just picked up a few days ago, and this is something they said that happened while he was in jail a few months ago. So it looks serious, my people. Now tell a lie, my people, I rate Chronicler as an artist because him sing some songs and you can meditate upon them sometimes. But the badness thing with Chronicler, I don't understand it. Dancehall Nation, share your thoughts on this. So Dancehall Nation, right, that's how we see Jati Benji burn a piece of fire. And who is he burning that fire on? We're talking about Chronic's girlfriend, Kelisa. She went on the reggae recipe with Ras Kwame and shares her perspective on the ongoing conversation around Rasta, reggae music and culture authenticity in music. She said that Rasta has no laws. Anyway, that's the reason why Tijan claps back. And we know that Tijan and Protege Chronic's and the whole of them is not the best of friends. So, make we hear what Kelisa stated in that interview, then we get back to Tijan Benji.
I think that with Rastafari, there are no laws. I never grew up with no rule book. I just know it's love and unity and peace. That's what I know Rastafari to be. Obviously we have things that we aspire to be. We also emulate Rastafari himself, and for me, Empress Menin. And I think that there are different elements of Rastafari. You have people who are Garveyites, who kind of see things a little bit differently than the Orthodox, than the 12 tribe. But for me, it's just one people, same way.
So this is just piece of the interview. During her interview, I think she spoke about gays and all that stuff. That's the reason why Jabi Benji claps back and I talk about sodomity. Anyway, if you want to check the full video out, head on over to their YouTube channel to check out the full video. Anyway, this is what Tijan had to say.
Kelisa, I know what 3 years I Empress you feel like say the truth about our exception feel when you talk nonsense out there mouth. And I talk about Rastafari don't have any rules or no book. That's not according to the teaching of Rastafari. Better, that's not according to the teaching of Haile Selassie. Because Haile Selassie did the scripture. Haile Selassie have the Feta Niggas, which is the law of the kings. Not just the Kebra Niggas, which is the glory of the kings. You have the Feta Niggas. So you see, anyway you learn them nonsense there, you need to stop spread it. Your parents, them are Orthodox Christian. And if them agree with that, me da like to know if them agree with that, because then we will know what I go on, because it maybe to make a little more sense to me. But we need to stop it here. You can't let in sodomite and fish around, no matter how you try to go around it. You try and move the book so you can let in sodomite and we can accept acceptance and the bullshit. It not gonna work.
So Dancehall Nation, look at quick cut now. Same a follow Valiant and take a money bat and a blade in a blue water. Boy, some level of things that some people do just to gain success. Dancehall Nation, check this out.
Valiant, who wants some of my money? Who wants some of my money, Valiant?
Blue money.
Yeah, man. New money. Blue money. Finger money. Yard buck money. Raw cash. Hard working money. Finger. Money. Clearance. Clearance. Rastafari is forever. Clearance. Blue money. US money. England money. World money. One money, Canada money. German money. Jamaican money. Beer money. New money. Yeah, man. Now get that. Today they get everything for you. Clearance. Finger money, man. See there. Canada. New York. Germany, Italy, France. Yeah, get to it.
So Dancehall Nation, me just wonder if I'm alone think that when you do these type of things, it kinda draw certain crosses in your life. You know what I mean? Whether you got madam woman, madam man, or you got bathe in a blue water, or you got rub up with whatever. Me just think it brings some sort of crosses in your life. That is just my honest thoughts on it. I don't know. If you think that way, let me know in the comment section. So Dancehall Nation, Reggae Sunfest is just right around the corner, the 18th of July. Gayle versus Gaza. And we see Vybz Kartel in previous interview said this one won't be like what happened in 2008. It's going to be like a friendly, and he's not going to sing certain gun songs and thing. But as far as what I saw, to me, Mavado not in the friendly thing. Seems as if Mavado is going to Sunfest for a clash. And why I say that? Check out these clips. So Dancehall Nation, to the look of how Mavado is rehearsing, what are your thoughts in the comment section? Let me know. Yeah man, I know you don't understand one language that was said in that video and why the people them are run up and down. Let me explain it to you. So Spice was in Paris performing and at a festival, and at that festival they have different stages. So the moment some like it drop while Spice was performing, the people them run from the other stages to where Spice was performing. Check this out. So Dancehall Nation, the last thing we'll take a look at in this video. Few weeks ago we see Stam took to his life and was ranting about spending 13 years behind bars. He said that if it wasn't for those 13 years behind prison, he would have been a bigger artist and he would have made a lot of money. But right now we see this brother send a message to Stam and I say, yo, Jah know what he's doing, because he could have been out here and making all his money and a lot of things could have reached him. So him no need to worry up and kill up himself. Just put in the work and things shall be better. Dancehall Nation, check this out.
Stam, you show your whole place say you want pussy youth. And that's why you got prison with cartel, you bumble. Listen why I say that now. You see when you're there at prison, enough big entertainer, can you say you'd be a big entertainer, you'd a bigger. Tap about money, youth, you're big. As big as cartel is as big as you are. Nobody talk about bumbuckler cartel without them talk about you, Stam. Stam, Bill. You know, I'm come off the internet, dog, and you bring me on the internet back, youth. That's something you plague me, because I love to soon I live good, brother. I don't want no ego coming I think I'm going to talk about it. Because you could have depend on one bumbuckler plane and got one big show. And you were up and it crash. And you could have depend on them big cruiser with the entertainer, them and the ship bumbuckler sink. In a period of time when you're there prison, youth. You know, say I see if you no keep my youth, life is ultimate. I know if you put my life on the line, if you teach on these things. Because when people talk like this, Gaza people then get them bumbuckler feelings and go on, they want different things for man who not even care. So, Stam, why you here? When me a bumbuckler short and I say. Because I know if you talk and I short, but you see, I'm an aura. I mean, now I'm going to take it from bumbuckler at me. So, me I tell you, say you're in your ego, you're in your pussy feelings, and you have to come out of that feelings there. I'm pretty like, so what do you see in England, they're all about bad, you're a big artist, bad man, top worry about money. Bob Marley never worry about money, and that's why money come and foot. Life is ultimate, you come from prison, you're alright. You say you go top bleach, I know you're not top bumbuckler bleach. Top bleach and you see what happen. Because we Rasta man there for bumbuckler back you. Pussy hole the church now refuse you. And Rasta now refuse you neither. Rasta now refuse no bumbuckler body. We will cuss you with the 1 million tattoo and tell us how nurse should have put on it, yes. But we not kill you no dog from God no kill you no. So that bumbuckler in your feelings boy, you don't regret nothing. Don't regret bumbuckler nothing me out. What do you mean you regret? Regret. Give thanks. We give thanks and give up a going in the same sentence. Don't follow Chronicler too dark, stop listening. And if you listen, because I can take you with a grain of salt, moment tell me how to pick out sense out of nonsense. I see same thing when you do with that video, yeah. Pick out sense out of bumbuckler nonsense, yo. Because you could have crashed like Kobe Bryant, I got foreign. You could have dropped him, run off a road, I come a country, I want big show, Sunfest. Run off a road up a bumbuckler spur tree, or up on the new highway up so, up a watchy side. And dead no bumbuckler, I got a big show, bad man. When you're there in prison, and you come from prison alive and fit, pussy clot, give thanks. You know, see, we not cuss bumbo clot. What him name? Madsus. Madsus learn. See, Madsus a grow back in blood clot beard and him. Hey, youth. On no bill. Tap ackle up on yourself. When you don't worry about money and music, money run from you. Do like Bob Marley. Fuck the money and the money have to come. I'm burning spear them. You rich like him?
Some people, my take on this, don't watch the messenger, just pay attention to the message. With that said, we have come to the end of the video. Bless up on yourself, until we drop the next one. I'm out.
Warm to them.
Is there? The baddest song represent for baddest.